So today we are going to do this game review. So I have to say sorry for all the people who supported me, and yeah, I lost Zelda M. So I feel very sorry about because a lot of people still voted for me, and I didn't win. So that's very unfortunate, and I feel very sorry for anyone who lost a gold here. Um, yeah, it's just yeah, I will discuss this battle later, but it's basically combination of failed in pick and ban and also especially in the second game. Yeah, I made terrible mistake in game, so that basically cost the game. So let's start reviewing on Roylee versus Tears. So Roylee is one of the best player. So if nothing wrong happens, he's supposed to be the champion in this season. And you can see this box is very strong. Very strong box. Put Luna here also. So, but Tears box is also pretty strong, you know. Tears focus a lot on AoE. He has all the AoE characters. Lamata, Leonhardt, Varna, Listel, Juggler can do AoE, Ritual, Basil, a ton of AoEs, and with a few single target character like Sigma, Zareda, and Claret. So Roylee is not going to ban this Claret just because he probably figured that tiers only have 5-star Claret, which is not a threat for his over 800 defense land use. So Roylee is also one of the biggest spender in this game, so his characters are like super buffed. You know, there is a difference in the global server that we can buy the weekly enchant packs, so Royally buy these enchant packs every week, so his characters are super buffed. Yeah, so for Royally, this clarity is not a big threat. And yeah, Royally, yeah, is playing a very safe game. Yeah, I will also explain why I don't like to play this kind of safe game, especially when I'm playing against other players who have bigger units. Then I lose interest in playing this kind of like very standard tank, tank push or tank style game. That's not my style because yeah, if you want to do this kind of game, like if you can have this kind of team, you are like your characters are supposed to be super tanky, and your enchant should be better than your enemy to win your battle. So this is why I usually cannot do that because my characters are their enchants are okay but not very top level. So yeah, this clarity is not likely to do anything, right? So Varna can provide this attack buff, but if you check this land use later, okay, so this land use is actually using a different enchant. So we will see. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. This is not, yeah, this probably is one of the other enchant set for his land use, because I'm pretty sure Roylee was using Full Moon as enchant, and his defense was like 820 something like that. So this defense is like 771, suggesting Roylee is using a different set. So probably he's using like so so this is probably going to be a Throne enchant land use. So probably Royally has the other set, but you can see the attack here is very high. So Juggler, okay, faction buff Leonhardt. So if players have similar power on all the characters, like if this is a top level Claret, this is a top level Leonhardt, then I like this team better. Like I think Tier Grants do get a better team over Roylee. So Roylee's team is basically a very standard legend team, but and also have one summon here, so that's still a little bit hard. Yeah, but basically your plan is to have to use Claret to kill land use, because top level Claret should be able to kill land use. And then after you use Claret to kill that land use, you just jump in with all these AoE attack, basically can kill all these teams here. Yeah, so this is pretty much lag. If we review this again. Yeah, this is basically pure lag from Breeze. Yeah, this is basically pure. Yeah, this is a pure lag from Breeze. Yeah, so basically, you know, all these characters, Leonhard counter every single of these characters. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have mixed feeling with Breeze. Yeah, so this is pretty rip for you, Tears. All your characters are countered by Leonhard. Yeah, and all of these characters cannot act again. Leonhard needs act again. Varna's aim needs act again, and Claret's second attack needs act again. And this is like this Claret is especially important here because her job is to try to kill Landius, and because she cannot act again now, she cannot kill Landius anymore. So, and then you will need to wait another 3 turns, and then with Zero Storm, after 3 turns, Leonhard can launch another fusion. So that is pretty much GG when you see this Breeze here. Very sad. I was very curious if this Clarity can kill this Landius, but it looks like there is no chance to even have that chance to test if Clarity can kill that Landius. So which is pretty sad. So this Leonhard already finished his job. Like his job is done now. Yeah, the problem with Tears is like the strategy we discussed at the beginning. You want to use Claret to kill that Landius, and then you follow up with all these other AoE attacks to kill the other team. So that will never work again when you cannot act again. So that is super critical. That is super critical. Yeah, that is so sad. Like this team, this like at this point, this is already GG now. Yeah, Ghost Peel stops Peacemaker. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah. But this really, like after your move again is disabled, I cannot see how you win this battle now. Like because like 3 turns later, then this Leonhard can use fusion again. It's very rough. And you know, Roylee can always do this kind of team all the time, like non-stoppable, because his units are bigger. Like if you want to do a like tank push strategy with Roylee, then that's always very hard, just because every single of his units are bigger than yours. And Legend is the best faction to play, you know, to play this kind of tank push strategy. Yeah. Yeah. Tank push is the best strategy in season 2. In season 1, you actually can counter tank push strategy by using summons. Okay. So now you have to heal up, and then Ritual just going to follow up killing your juggler now. Wow, all this crazy breeze. Now, really, his luck is very good today. But now, like, really already don't need to use all this breeze. It's pretty much over now. After, like, Tears lost his juggler, yeah, that's pretty much over. So, yeah, that's a little bit terrible for you, Tears. That first turn breeze really kills you. But the other thing is that, yes, that Ghost Spell can prevent your Peacemaker, so that is going to make your Claret less, less effective. So you will have to wait for the, for the chance when his Ghost Spell is gone. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Bloodline, yeah. But I don't think that really matters, like, in that game. So Tears in the second game is going for AoE strategy. So Zelda, good luck on you next week. I think you should have a plan for Roylee. To be honest, yeah, Roylee is. To be honest, the summon strategy counters Roylee. I'm serious on that. Well, maybe not counter. Maybe not counter Royally, yeah. But his juggler is also big. Just banning these land use don't save the problem. Yeah. So Royalty's box is why Royalty's box is the best, right? Even you try to do summon, he can also use Liana, Basil, and and Lana to counter your summon strategy. So summon strategy is not going to be very effective. And yeah, this is basically the dream box you want to have. If you are going to use AoE, Royally still has Luna to counter your magical AoE attack. So Royally is going to pick Luna later, maybe. I don't know. I feel like Luna can be a decent pick here. I don't know if Royally will pick Luna the last. If I'm playing Royally, I probably get Luna here. Yeah. So now Tears is going in for AoE. But now this whole AoE is countered by this Luna, right? This Lamada is not going to deal enough damage here, and yeah, and you only have one healers here. Yeah, you seems have no solution to this Sarada also. Is yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just Royalist box is very hard to pick and ban. Like it is very hard for anyone to win pick and ban against the Royally. Only solution is that you also have this same box compared to Royally. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's breathe this. Let's breathe this. Yeah, that breathe is hard. That breathe is hard. But to be honest, Tears, I have to be fair. Like, I have to be fair. So, even this breeze is not triggered, your team does not look super good against Royally. He has two healers here. One of the healer is Chloe, right? To be honest, Royally's job is to just stall 12 turn here. Your only chance is when your juggler use Beast Shock. So you use Beast Shock to lock this land use, and then you try to use Sigma to get another kill. But yeah, it has to be a perfect play and perfect setup in this case for you to have this win. Yeah. But let's still hard tiers. Like I can always just put everything surround the land use. Cause land use still have a passive, right? And Roylee is playing a very safe game as well. Yeah, he's playing very safe here. Another break. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, Tears. You're definitely not very lucky today. But again, I still don't think you have a very good chance to beat Roylee. It really has to be a perfect setup. Like on the turn, you have Beast Shark. Try to use Sigma and Varna to kill some of these characters, which maybe can happen if you control if you control the pace well. But then you always have to fear about this Zareda as well, right? So that's very rough for you to win Royally. Yeah, it's just yeah, like Royal's land use is his very famous character. As I said, he probably changed his land use skill set. You know, there was like one time, uh, when I checked Royal's land use, he has over 800 defense for his land use. So I don't know why. Like maybe he because he re-enchanted his land use as well. So his land use has like lower defense, which is like 770. But his land use used to have over 800 defense. Very good, very strong land use. And your juggler here already did his best. Yeah, it's just yeah, your juggler is very strong here. That's true, but then you still feel hard to do other thing. After this killing land use first life. Is okay. Luna is actually a very strong character. Yeah. So Zorida will just find another kill later. Oh, yeah. Still need to wait for the cooldown of the skill. Now the cooldown is over, so Zorida find another kill, and Tyr has just can't deal with this Zorida. Looks like. Yeah, here it is pretty much over. So we will see if Zelda can deal with this Royally next Saturday. Yeah, so banning this land use is actually not a bad idea. This is one of the best land use in this game. Although he changed his enchant, probably get more attack for some reason, or maybe more magic defense. Yeah, check out this magic defense. Wow, that magic defense is wow level. It's very high magic defense. I have never seen land use with over 700 magic defense, even for like full moon land use with faction buff. I have never seen a land use with over 700 magic defense. So yeah, like really worked hard on his enchant. His Zareta is also one of the best Zareta in this game. This is the highest attack value for Zareta I have ever seen in this game. And this Chloe is actually, I mean, mediocre. I mean, this intelligence is pretty high, but this Chloe enchant is okay. And this Luna here is actually very good. Wow, I didn't know Roylee has this strong Luna. This Luna, if you compare this Luna with Zelda's Luna, that's another level of enchantment. And then this Terius is actually mediocre. Very high intelligence, probably full moon enchant. Yeah, let's just make sure. Probably full moon. I have to double check. Yeah, and the health point is pretty okay. So Royalee's healer has very like not full moon. Wow, not full moon with these numbers. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. No, I don't think your Luna is better. We will see it in a minute. Yeah, but really, Royalee's unit is very good. Yeah, I know your unit is also good, Zelda. You're buying those enchant packs anyway, so you're supposed to have better enchants than others. So the other interesting battle that we will see is Zensin versus Lemons. So I watched the Zensin's third game. So yeah, Lemons probably win the battle because because of like better enchants and these kind of things. Yeah, I think Zensin should have like decent chance overall in those matches. But let's see. So Zensin's Matthew is one of the best Matthew, and his Matthew killed no, I forget her name. Then Sephiria's juggler in his final battle in group stage. So that's a very strong Matthew. And then Lemons is using Lancer Elven, try to kill Juggler. So to be honest, Lemons still changed a lot from the beginning of the season to the playoff stage. So Lemons used to play rush strategy a lot, and he moved more and more to a very standard tank push strategy. And Zensin also he always play a standard tank push strategy. So Zensin he is not actually afraid of Lemons. If Lemons decided to do tank push strategy with against Zensin, so this is what they're doing right now. Just very standard tank push, focus on juggler tank. So both sides has to figure out how to kill juggler. So Zensin's solution is a mass teleport with Matthew and Richard. Yeah, so with a consecutive attack from Matthew and this Richard, it is very likely he can kill that juggler. And then Lemon's Elven is very good. So when the juggler is not in water, so make sure juggler is not in the middle of the map. So Elven can also find chance to kill that juggler, especially now that this Elven has attack blessing from Terius. So both sides has a good chance to kill each other's juggler. And for standard tank push team, I don't need to say anything else. Basically your win condition is to kill others tank. So whoever lost the tank first will probably lose the battle. So that's basically what will happen in this battle. So basically, both sides try to kill each other's juggler. And yeah, don't forget, Matthew can always provide faction buff for Ritual. So Leonhard jumps in. This Leonhard is